All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to TCH Live. My name is Benjamin Miney, alongside the one and only John Winfield himself. You asked for him to come back, and he is here. Mr. Winfield is going to be our color today, our color commentator, and he's going to give you some good analysis to go with our play. And you know what? I think we're going to just show you a quick video, and we'll be off to the races. See you in just a second. All right, guys, we are here. It's Saturday night, and that means it's another final table of our 20K guarantee no limit hold'em. Final table. Let's go. Action is underway. My name is Ben Miney, and this is Jonathan Winfield, and we're going to be here all night giving you the high-stakes action as we always do every Saturday. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Hands are now being dealt. Dealer Tyler Bateman in the box tonight. And just like that, Jerry's off to the races, all in for 205K under the gun. Let's see if he gets any action. John, good evening.
Good evening, Ben. We got what, seven big blinds?
Yeah. Is that where we're at? Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Gotta go with it.
Gotta ship it. Take it down.
You fold that there, and then you fold through the blinds. You're down to 5.5 big or 4.5 big. So
for sure.
Now he gets a free round.
Free rounds do count as chips. They are. We're talking about a lot of chips already. We're talking about starting stacks for big blinds now. 30K to go as these players are finally here. It's been a long day for them. They started actually an hour early today, as the new start time for this tournament is 10 a.m. instead of the normal 11 a.m. And it is 8 p.m. now in Dallas, so they've been playing for just about 10 hours. Juan's got kings in the +3, and he's going all in. Will he get the action he very much so wants?
He
no,
will not.
He will not. He's just going to get some blinds. We're seeing the short stacks kind of showing these other guys what's up.
I do like the all in there. Kings are really strong. A lot of times people will raise them, but that even looks stronger. So
sure.
By jamming, you're going to get called a little bit more often, I think, which means that's probably the best way to play him, I think.
As more of you join us here on YouTube tonight, we welcome you to the fray. Saturday night's high-stakes tournament poker, as we always love to deliver every week. Jerry's going to call in the small blind with king-queen, kind of disguise his hand just a little bit. Ralph, suited king-8, the big blind. Looks like he's going to take an initiative here to raise it.
I hope Jerry's going all in.
Whoa. All right. He's going to let it go.
All right.
Was not expecting that.
Pay jumps are big.
It's true. That is very true, too. Let me go ahead and see if I can send you guys in the chat our payouts today. Oh, there they are right there on the screen, but I'll send it in the chat just for reference.
Dealers, please update your tablets.
There we go.
Cyril C for 2.5.
We had 201 entrants to today's event, which makes a prize pool of $60,300. Jack's going to go ahead and raise with the suited ace-10 and the +2. Make it 80,000 to go. Action's going to fold to Suju in the big blind, who will defend with a 9-8. We're off to the races. We're going to see a flop. Ace-high flop for that. Ugh. It's going to be a check for Suju. He will check over to the Razor, who will bet his top pair. And that'll be all she wrote. First flop that we see goes to Jack.
412. Josh J. Ross S.
Again, thank you for joining us tonight as more and more of you join us on stream. Welcome, all of you. It is 8:30 here in Dallas, Texas tonight. Welcome, one and all.
I just didn't know if there was going to be a recording on it.
Action's going to fold to Alex, who is one of our chip leaders here at the final table with the 10-9 suited. And he will raise up to 70K to go.
Easy game.
Easy game. 10 high takes it down. That's why you add this to your opening range, because sometimes you could just take it down with 10 high.
Such a pretty hand, though.
Very, very pretty. Much more happy to go 3 ways to 10-9 suited than ace king.
This is true. You always know where you're at.
You always know. At the very worst, you have 10 high.
Right.
And you can get away from multiple hands, multiple boards. Jerry's going all in with his ace, ace-jack. He only has to get through 3 more players. That's 1. Carlos has an ace. Doesn't like it. He will pick another battle, and then Juan will get rid of his as well. Ace-jack's going to just take it down. Seeing a lot of this here, as like you said earlier, the pay jumps are pretty crucial here, as you can see. 1,500 for the first man out, 1,900 for the second, and just about 2,400 for 7th place. We're seeing some pretty high dollar amounts with so many people with the same stacks. So they're going to try and really pick their battles right here. Pretty standard. We do see that every week. The first few players are usually trying to pick the best battle they can.
See quite a few regulars at the final table.
Suju's got ace-queen suited in the cutoff. And actual fold all the way to the big blind. Who will fold as well? Taking it down. A lot of these raise and fold kind of scenarios.
That's okay. Tyler will hit him with the cooler here shortly.
Incoming cooler alert. Tyler was the second dealer for our big game on Tuesday this last week. He dealt some sick coolers as well. You can check those out on the highlight reels. we do post those on YouTube. And that is a good one. Yours truly was the first dealer in that, and there were some sick ones. There were some sick runouts as well on that one when I dealt. Jeez. Highly recommend. That was 10-25-50 on Tuesday. Highly recommend checking out that highlight video if you do like high stakes cash games. Jack, though, will be raising his queen jack in the small blind at the 75, trying to take advantage of the big blind, who will defend with the suited king. And we're on our way. We got an ace-high flop, 2 clubs. Neither player super enthralled to see it, but king-high still best. Jack, though, with the c-bet, as you should do, takes it down.
Yeah, queen high's probably not going to be good there most of the time after getting called, but he doesn't have to have an ace, that's for sure. Got a full house out there again tonight, Ben.
How many tables?
25 tables.
Oh my God.
25 tables.
With a huge list. We still have people waiting.
You know, one of our wonderful floor people sent out a post the other day on our internal company feed just showing off our room compared to like the Bellagio and the Wynn, and same amount. They've got the World Series of Poker going on. They got 25 tables happening. We're in Dallas.
It's true. It's pretty wild how popular we are with the locals here, and I love it. I love that they love us. They love the poker we provide in this venue. This beautiful cash room. We're seeing it was a call and a check, and it looks like a bet's gonna take it on this queen high board. Got the best hand to fold in bottom pair. A nice hand. Yeah, we're packed. 25 tables out there tonight. And then we don't really have any promotions going on today either. Tomorrow's when our promotions are going on. If you don't already know, we're doing $1,200 high hands every hour. That's right, $1,200 high hands every single hour being paid to the top 5 hands in our cash room. No matter what your plan, you can qualify minus bomb, except for bomb pots. Can't qualify with bomb pots, but any single board game, you can qualify. It's the top 5 hands. First place gets $500. Second place, $300. Third place, $200. Fourth and fifth place both get comped $100 in membership time, which is pretty insane. And you only need aces full to qualify, and you only have to play 1 card. There's so much there. It's so easy to get paid. As Bob's going to try to get paid with his ace-queen. Jose, though, doesn't have a whole lot. So, on to the next one.
Oh, that hurts Jose very bad there. Jack high is not going to be good, but losing that many chips, he's now super short and in the small blind.
Yep.
Chip in a chair, though.
Absolutely.
Chip in a chair.
We've seen it. The winner of our $1 million tournament, $1 million guarantee, he chipped in a chair his way from the 3rd table redraw. Oh man, he was probably like 24th out of 27 on that 3rd table.
Wow.
And he ran it up. Ran it all the way up in an epic battle against La Heads Up. La Singpet, who is crushing it at the World Series also this year. If you don't already know. She's just running hot. Playing well too.
She's done playing cash.
Yeah. Jose is all in with his king. Jerry in the big with 10-5.
He's going to have to let it go too.
Yep.
Oh, these blinds hurt.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They pretty much just switch stacks.
Now, John, would you like to tell the people why we're doing $1,200 high hands tomorrow?
It is our 1-year anniversary.
How many days?
365.
Jesus.
I believe. It was not leap year in last
True,
year,
true.
Right? Okay.
We have been open a 365 days in operation from tomorrow, Sunday. That is why we're doing so many dollars for the high hands, 1 day only. So if you're in the area, you got to be playing here because it's going to be just a cash fest of house money.
Yeah, I was told staff's going to be on call.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Yeah, if you're not scheduled, you're on call. It's all hands on deck as we will probably have we'll probably have full spread by probably 11 o'clock.
Yep.
Carlos.
There's one positive to living 45 minutes away.
Getting to be on call.
Well, I mean, if I get a call saying that they need me to come in, it's going to take me an hour to get there, minimum.
Sure. We're seeing ace-9 versus queen-jack as Carlos did open and Ralph did defend the big blind with the queen-jack. Comes 10 high, it's 1 heart. Ralph with 2 hearts can lead to backdoor hearts. Otherwise, he has 2 overs and a gut shot. He will bet it to the tune of 85K.
Yeah, it's so hard for Carlos to call with ace high there. I mean, there's so many king 10, queen 10, jack 10, and he blocks none of them. So
not really great to be calling off 85K with possibly 3 outs.
Right.
So he did let it go, and the C bet will take it down. Well, really, he actually let into the razor, showing some real strength there.
Yep, with no flush draw on the board. You see the lead sometimes with the flush draw. They're trying to see the turn for a little bit less.
Little blocker bet, yeah.
Yeah, but then then I also run into them. They're betting 2 pair, and I'm like, oh no, this guy has a flush draw. And so I raise. That doesn't go my way. That's for sure.
Bob's all in with the queen jack. And Suju in the big blind, he will call.
All right, here we go.
Here we
one.
go. Bob's tournament life is at risk, and he is a 25% to 75% underdog.
He has 2 flush draws, though, Ben. They're both live. 2
flush draws, as some have said. Chris Ferguson being one. That's where I know that from. Rest in peace, full tilt poker. King high is going to be leaving and drawing pretty slim.
Got the open.
But we are open-ended. Does not get there. Pair of kings and trays will take it down for Sujo, eliminating Bob in 9th place. Congratulations. GG on the good finish. Enjoy the cash. Hopefully we'll see you next time at TCH Dallas on the featured table. Have a great night, Mr. Bob.
Take another shot next week at the 15K in a day.
Just so sick. Paying 3 figures to get 5. Tournaments here are so good.
I'm sure we got another big one coming up soon.
Unofficially, I believe we're going to try and have one close to every quarter.
Okay, I like it.
But I don't think that is official or from, any official source at all. I believe I just heard that was the idea where we want to be eventually.
Right. And I think that's feasible. I think any more than that is tough to keep up with.
Yep, for sure. Jack will be doing the raising in the +1 with ace-10. Gonna get all the action to fold, and he'll take it down.
So I tried to convince Lexo Poker to play a couple hours of the bomb pot game that we play up here and put that on.
Wow, that would be sick. We actually are just incorporating the tools now to get that, to have that even be an option. I came up, Cooper and I actually, and Cooper from our production team, came up with the idea of how to actually make it work with our new technology. And I believe we've got it down.
Really?
Yes, it's going to take a little bit of shimmying here and there, but I believe there might be a way to get it done.
Sign me up.
You bet. We'll put you on the list. As Alex did open with the suited ace and the +1, getting Jose to shove with king queen. And Carlos has got a pocket pair, handicapped aces in the small blind, pocket fours. Tough spot here, probably just got to let it go. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not shorthanded enough to be shoving it with any pocket pair.
Right. And I mean, he was in the best case scenario, being that nobody has an overpair, but that's still 4 overs that you have to fade.
Oh, yeah.
Plus all the straights that they make, and you know.
Alex will be making the call with this suited ace. He is ahead now, 60-40. Has the chance to eliminate another player. Fortunately, not a bounty event, not a bounty tournament, but I'm sure other players will all appreciate if you can do a pay jump for everybody. Will come ace high. Man, no sweat. Drawing to 3 outs and 3 outs only. Yep. Does not come. Aces up, will take it down, and he will eliminate Jose in 8th place. Again, I say, Jose, have a great day. Congratulations on a finish. GG in 8th place for a nice, cool about $1,900. And we're down to 7 already.
Well, this is moving about as quick as the last one that I helped commentate on.
Yeah, the last week was unreal. I think we were out of here in an hour and a half.
Wow.
And it went all the way through. They didn't chop.
Really? No
Yeah,
chop.
they played all the way through. And
that seems to be the common theme in this tournament. No chop.
They want that 5-figure
no chop
payout.
attitude.
I mean, the thing is, we've just been seeing time and time again, one player just have an overwhelming stack compared to the table.
This one's interesting. Now we've got Ralph and Alex that are pretty much the same. So you got 2 big uns and then I think one shorty now and then a couple medium stacks.
Sure.
Which adds an interesting dynamic. Medium stacks have to be extra tight as far as what they're playing.
Sure.
So I expect to see we've dealt to Alex a few times, played with him a couple times. I expect to see him be able to probably be the aggressive one. So he's going to make sure that the medium stacks probably stay kind of quiet.
Aggression can really take down a tournament. We see it really time and time again. Suju's got a very nice hand in ace-queen to the hijack, 7-handed. Definitely good enough to constitute a raise, and he will.
I forgot he won a bunch of chips. Okay, so we've got Alex, Suju, and Ralph all very healthy.
Yep. Carlos is going to take advantage of his pocket trays. Doesn't want to call, but he will shove. Try and get a fold out of somebody. Wants to go heads up.
Is Alex going to call and they try to? Not sure what Suju would do here. With one player all in, we're talking about pay jumps. You got 2 big stacks. If Alex calls, guessing it's probably just going to be a call from Suju. No need to overplay the hand, right? Every once in a while, he's going to be strong, real strong right here.
He will just call, and we'll go 3 ways to a flop with Carlos's tournament life at risk. I almost said life at risk. This is life or death.
Probably going to see a pretty friendly flop in the turn.
8-7 will be out flopping both of the hands. Deuce on the river.
5 no good.
9 comes, and 8-7 will earn the check mark, eliminating Carlos in 7th place. Ace-queen no good. Shows the pocket pair.
Yep, again, had the pair is, you know, a third. You get a third of the equity 3 ways when you're against 4 over cards. So he's going to lose 2 out of 3 times there, unfortunately. Even though he's got the best hand.
8-7 takes it down. Eliminating Carlos in 7th place. Carlos, have a fantastic night. We'll see you later. A room regular. Congratulations on a finish and the cool hard cash amount of $2,460. some dollars. And just like that, we're down to 6. Jerry getting a few free pay jumps. Because he's the next shortest stack, I believe. Ash is going to fold the small blind where Alex has queen 9.
And 2 million.
Just a couple milli. He's going to shove.
Ship it.
Jerry with not a great hand in Jack deuce off.
No.
We'll let go of his big blind. But we'll move on to the next one. Just as these players are swimming in cash today, you too could be swimming in cash at the Texas Card House Poker Cruise. March 20th through 27th, 2022. Sale for as low as $800 per person, as we'll have cash games, tournaments, all kinds of fun on the 7 Seas. For more information on the Poker Cruise, hosted by Texas Card House Dallas and Texas Card House in general, just tune into our website at texascardhouse.com. Action is resuming. We're seeing Jack raise it up in the cutoff with the ace-10. Alex is out-pipped with the suited ace on the button in ace-9. He's going to call the raise. Natural fold to Ralph in the big blind who has king-queen. And he's priced in for a call, so he will come along. We're going 3 ways to a king-high board. King-queen out-flopping both aces. Action will go check, check. Alex with the option. Chip leader taking the opportunity to bet, and he will, for 110K. Ralph looking at top pair with second kicker. Ooh, looks like he might be going in for the check raise.
A little spicy.
Just trying to take the hand down now.
Yeah, he also wants to have the betting lead. Right? If you check the flop and he bets and you call, and then you check the turn, you're gonna get a check back a ton. Right? By raising here, it gives him the betting lead. He gets to continue to bet on the turn when he gets called here. And then yes, he's gonna take it down. Probably in this instance, he'll be taking it down. But
I don't know, it's hard to make a pair.
it is hard to make a pair. So middle pair, best kicker is a good one to have.
I think he's thinking about a one-time float here. And he will float. So then we'll go heads up, and the pot is already almost $1 million at $835,000, not dollars, tournament dollars. We'll see it. Turn comes a tray, blank city. Ralph with the option. He is the aggressor. He will take the opportunity to construct a bet. Looks like 350. And it is. Alex still staring at second pair, thinking he might be good. Unfortunately, he is not at the moment, but he is drawing live.
Ralph setting up for 2/3 pot river jam, more than likely if he gets called.
SPR will be less than 1, so he will have a good spot for a jam. If he thinks he is good, of course, which he is. Alex really thinking about this call. I don't think he's thinking about any raising. I think he's wondering if his opponent might have something like Queen Jack, Jack 10, maybe backdoor spades. And he will make the correct laydown. His opponent is ahead, and that'll be one of the bigger pots of the night.
New chip leader.
The next pay jump will be up to $2,985. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a 365 buy-in, just for 6th place alone.
Already 3 down.
Oh yeah, we're on great speeds here. Tyler doing a fantastic job. Blinds are up this hand. We're now playing 20,000, 40,000 with the 40,000 big blind ante. So when looking at those stack sizes and you want to see how many big blinds they have, please divide that number by 40,000. For those following along at home.
Was dealing the bounty tournament a couple weeks ago. Got them down from 14 to 8 by myself in 30 minutes.
Proud of you, John. You're doing good work.
Maximum pain if I'm dealing. Just if you come visit a Texas Card House and I get in the box,
Hold on to your
ready.
pants.
Just be ready.
Alex will go ahead and raise the speed limit with pocket 5s. Taking it down. With the 8th best starting hand in poker? Is that how the math checks out?
Roughly, yeah. There's a lot of other hands that are equally strong.
Well,
as the 8th best hand. So it kind of starts getting grouped around the 4th and 5th.
All right. Fine.
But I mean, we all know how Ace King works. You know, comes 6, 7, 8. So
Fold to everything. Ralph going upstairs makes it $130 to go. Suji with the suited ace-7 in the small blind. We're 6-handed now, so this hand is looking a little better. He will let it go, though. He's out of position. And that will be all she wrote. Ralph taking down another big one. 2.3 million in chips now. Sheesh. The bomb pot table out there is looking mighty fine. We were talking about that earlier before we started. If you've never experienced a PLO bomb pot only table, it is quite a sight to see. Players here can do anywhere from really any number they want, but it usually averages anywhere from $15 to $25 a hand.
yep, right now it is 20. It was 15 yesterday when I was playing.
So every player antes up $20 in a hand. They put it in the middle. They get 4 cards, run 2 boards. The best hand on both boards wins half the pot.
And the craziness commences.
It's just wild. But looks like these players are trying to get wild here as we're looking at a classic flip. 10s versus ace-king, big slick. 10s is ahead.
Yeah, flop top set of aces yesterday, and which was the nuts. But there was 2 diamonds. Ended up running out 4 to Broadway with the other diamond coming in. So obviously ace is no good.
No good. We're seeing a king on the flop, which is good, and it will eliminate Juan in 6th place with the pocket 10s. The race was on, and the race did come favoring Suju.
You were just talking about it. You put it out there with the talking about the hand rankings. See, 10s and ace king are right at that 4th and 5th mark of being equal. So very interesting. You just feel like you
Nice level up and over there.
teleported that hand to
All
Tyler
right.
there.
All right. I'll let you have it. But I'll just say 10s versus ace king is the same percentages as 9s versus ace king.
Right.
And both 9s and 10s are ahead of ace king.
Correct. heads up. But as far as overall hand strength goes,
All right, you're right.
they're very, very similar.
You can have it. Juan, great tournament for you. Congratulations in 6th place. Enjoy the cash. Hopefully we'll see you next time for the big one. The big 365 buy-in tournament we have every Saturday. Have a great night.
GG.
GG.
When did everybody start abbreviating everything then?
That would be when LOL came out. When LOL started being a thing in the early 2000s, we just instantly started the maximum need for efficiency.
Is it that, or is everybody just really good at acronyms?
Well, it would before that it would be the fact that people are lazy. That would be why.
And now, because everybody was lazy, we're really good at acronyms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah. What was it? TTYL, ROFL, my BFF jail or whatever. What was that old commercial? Whenever that commercial came out, that's when it all started.
Oh. If there weren't copyright issues, that would have been a great snippet.
I don't even remember what company that was
me,
for.
Me neither.
So how could we possibly be doing damage? I'm sure
They probably don't exist
There's
anymore.
probably a statute of limitations on the content in the commercials anyway, and I'm sure that's past 10 years. So if there was a statute of limitations there.
I mean, what do we got here?
Well, we got a hand. Hey, Ace-5 is going to be raising all in.
Okay, so he's in the small blind. He's little Hollywood action, trying to decide whether he wants to jam himself or just call. I personally would probably just call, because it's highly unlikely that the big blind's going to wake up with a hand stronger than 10s. And even if they do, they may also just call because of the pay jumps. Jerry. Oh, okay. Wow, Jerry. Okay.
Jerry did let it go, and Jerry folded a 10, so
going for the pay jump here.
If Jack does spike an ace, that is one less 10 that Alex can find. Let's see the flop though. King high is going to leave 10 still ahead. Now Jack will give him a straight, and it does not come. And just like that, Alex eliminates Jack in 5th place, and we're down to 4.
Wow, Alex just brought the bus.
Dude.
Knocking him out.
Good for Jerry, who's been sticking it around. Made it through 5 pay jumps.
As short stack.
Look how
came in with 7 big blinds. Remember, he shipped pocket 6's very first hand. 7 big blinds. A little bit less than 7.
He's got 2 now.
He's got, yes, 1.
One and some?
No, just 1, but he's in the small blind.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Wow. We are down to 4. GG.
This is the fastest final table I've been on.
See, Suju's a regular. This is the fastest final table he's been on, thanks to Tyler. But Suju has.
Yeah, Tyler's doing all the work.
Interesting how math works and variance and all the probabilities, right? Like, the opposite of this is the 9-hour final table that everybody's just card dead. The short stack always doubles up. You know, this one's just been, you know.
You look at me funny like I did something.
Wow, and we're looking at another couple of really nice hands. Jerry's all in the small blind, and he is ahead of Suju right now. King Jack, although he's only in for less than the raise, so Ralph will be playing for the maximum value. But instead, we're going to go heads up for a pot of 145K.
Right, is that how it works? Hey, Travis, he only has 35. His big blind was 40, so he gets 5,000.
So here's what happens: is we fulfill the big blind first.
Okay. Fulfill the big blind.
Fulfill the big blind first, and the rest goes in the ante.
No, I was small blind.
Yeah, he's all you were in the small
He's
blind.
all in the small blind for 35.
Okay, so 35, 40, 40. Okay, yeah.
He gets 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Little strange interaction there. Good that they clarified that with the tournament director, Travis. The question was, since Jerry was all in for 35K and Suju had Jerry covered for for less than a big blind, that extra that he did win in the side action, it did go his way. And we see the run out now.
Chop
King's
it
up with an ace. That is a split pot.
Chop it up. What a brutal spot for Jerry. He almost like quadrupled up.
Guys, his psychic powers are way better than mine.
And now he's back to a little bit less than 2 big blinds.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's better than getting knocked out.
Tyler crushing it right now. He tried to get it done again. Granted, Jerry was ahead on that flop. Got punked on that turn. And we just continue our 4-way action here in Dallas. For those of you that are tuning in, you guys are great. My name is Benjamin Miney, alongside my esteemed commentator tonight. His name is Jonathan Winfield, bringing you the analysis of our poker content tonight. As we see a walk here. You want to give me the analysis on that one?
No. We have to let Jerry get knocked out before we do anything crazy because of the fact that there's $1,500 at stake.
Let's see.
So.
We are less than, what, 40 minutes into this final table? It's unreal. We're already down to 4.
I think this is going to be it.
Negative
No,
Ghost Rider.
okay.
The pattern is full.
All right, he's going to leave it to the big blind. His fate is decided.
The blinds will go Alex's way, and we're on to the next one. It's good to have you here with me tonight again, John. It's been a minute. It's only been about a month or so, right?
Yeah.
Just about a month, and the chat loved you, so we had to bring you back.
Well, good. I'm glad. I like having my Saturdays, free sometimes.
Well, of course.
But I really do enjoy this.
That's fun. That
I was actually
totally
playing
fine.
and glad that I could guest appear this evening. So I picked up my chips and came in here.
And we are grateful that you did so, because it would have been me alone, and me alone is just, it is what it is. When they have a nice face to look at like you, then we're good to go. Jerry's all in with the pocket fives as the action commences here in the next hand.
What a spot. Good job, Jerry. Just waited, picked up a pair, even if it doesn't hold.
Is that 40?
Suju looks like he's going to just pay this off, see if he can find a pay jump in this call.
All right. I check.
He's only got 3 overs to dodge this time.
Yes. Comes ace high. Currently 5s ahead. Queen, no help to either other player. 5s. And just like that, 2 pair will get the little bit of chipping.
The triple.
Ooh, baby, a triple as he does triple up.
I don't know for my card. What do you call it? 2-7. 2-7. Travis, what's that? Pick my first one, and you go first. That's correct.
Ralph
So-
saying he folded the winner.
What was your hand?
So your big blind gets the precedence, and then the rest of it goes into the ante.
Yeah, you faded 3.
Players asking about what our short stack, big blind versus ante rules are, which one gets fulfilled first. The answer is that the big blind gets maximum value. So you fulfill your big blind first, and then any extra chips you have that are less than that amount are your ante. If you only have 1 big blind and no ante, there is just no ante on the hand. So those are the rules we abide by here at TCH Dallas for those that like to play our tournaments. Those rules are the same for all tournaments that we do hold. The more you know. It's good to know that stuff when you get to the final table. Really drastically affects your play. Jerry's got another pocket pair, and Ralph's got an ace. He could call this off.
I mean, I think he has to.
You think he has to? The pay jumps are just right here. He's got an ace. It's 4-handed.
Yeah, 4-handed, 4.5 big blinds. You're already in for. Yeah. And it doesn't hurt if you lose. So it's unfortunate when the short stack doubles because then
Play resumes.
that happens too many times. Yeah.
For sure.
But it is like the worst ace.
115.
It
So
is the
there's-
nut low ace.
There's that. That's probably what's going through his head is dang 6 kicker.
Wow, let's it go.
Wow.
Wow, Nine's
Okay.
taking it down, getting some much needed chips.
That's actually the correct fold.
You didn't have another over?
According, I mean, if you flip the cards face up, that equity-wise, that's the correct fold.
Ace on the big blind.
$4,875 going to the next player eliminated. Buy-in for this tournament was $365. It was unlimited re-entry for the first 4 hours of play. Not a bad payday for that buy-in. We did 3x our guarantee today. The guarantee was 20K. We hit 60,000 at $300.
Piece of
Piece of cake.
What's your favorite kind of cake, Ben?
Oof. I'm gonna go with the angel food cake.
Okay. I'm red velvet or German chocolate.
Red velvet is a close second. Close. Ralph is gonna raise it and we'll take it down.
Danny C, you want hot?
Again, while I have you, if you're in the area, you have to check out the $1,200 high hands we're running tomorrow from 10 a.m. to midnight. I'm going to beat this dead horse because it's just the best promotion I've seen us do yet, in my opinion. $1,200 every hour is just ridiculous.
Hands down. You know, and when you're playing and high hands are happening, it really sucks when you make a high hand and then somebody beats your high hand. So this is nice. This is where you make the high hand and then somebody announces, you know, quads, another high hand. You're like, okay, well, I still have second or third. Or,
Right.
you know.
We're paying 5 places every hour. You only got to use 1 card, and it's only aces full or better. That's aces full of deuces or better. All we're saying, and it's going to be a packed house. Get here early. Ralph's going to be raising on the button with the pocket nines. Action's going to fold to Alex, who will let it go. And he'll be on to the next one.
All right, we got Jerry coming in the big blind. Let's see what happens.
Are we going to let her all loose now?
Regardless of what happens, great job, Jerry. Just
making all the maximum EV plays and getting the maximum value if he should be eliminated on this hand. And if not, let's go. Chip in a chair.
Went from 5 buy-ins to 15 buy-ins. I mean, that's huge.
Unreal.
Because he plays it every Saturday, you know? So that's just more shots at it. At that 15K in a day.
Suju's going to go ahead and come along. Oh, God. Alex has aces. Sheesh.
You know, as funny as it sounds, I think this is just a call. I mean, raising is fine too. And if Jerry wakes up with anything, he's going to be committed because of the stack size. But you take away the chance of Suju being the one to win the hand.
Yep. It did sound like Jerry went all in. He did go all in with the king. Oh, wow. Has king queen. Found himself another premium.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, running into the pocket overpairs.
The ones.
Just ones. It's an all-in pot, and Jerry, his tournament life is at risk. Needs to beat a couple of aces. It is possible. Will Tyler do it? Show me the money. King on the flop. Leaves outs. Any king, any queen. Oh, wow. Finds it on the turn. Hey, oh, God. Oh, my God. Ace on the river gives Alex top set.
Tyler.
As Cole. Wow.
Tyler.
Wow. The suck and the resuck. Wow. Eliminating Jerry in 4th place for just over $4,800. What a hand.
I mean, you go from 18% to 25% to 85%. And then back to zero. And then back to zero. So
Drawing to 2 outs on the river. Alex finds it. Granted, the best hand pre-flop did win, so can only be so mad.
no. It
But-
is against aces.
Of course.
If it's like tens or something, it's I guess a little bit different, you know, because you were flipping. But
Yeah, for sure.
when you're a 4-to-1 underdog, it's,
I think they're chopping here.
what? The ID's out quickly.
Yeah, as the players are discussing their chop scenario here,
I'm not looking at mine. Don't even look at your hand yet.
we will go ahead and talk to you here in the booth as they do figure that out. You've been listening to the voices of Benjamin Miney and Jonathan Winfield, who you're going to play some PLO tonight? You're going to play some more 4 and 5 card action?
Probably, yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
Maybe some hold'em, but more than likely a mixed game.
Of course. We have all the action here. You too can join the fun on Poker Atlas. You can find us. Otherwise, just walk in and we'll show you how to sign up for a list. We'll get you on a table. 25 tables in a cash room out there. It's going to be a great night, as every Saturday is, of course. Every day is, truly. Yeah, we're just about to get ready to wrap it up. So before we go, again, we do have the high hands, $1,200 every hour tomorrow, and tomorrow only 10 a.m. to midnight. Be there or be square.
That's better than second
We have the
place money
Poker
for
Cruise
everybody.
coming up March 20th through 27th. $800 per person is what you could sail for as low as. Find more information at texascardhouse.com.
One double up and I'll be chip leader.
And of course,
we all get better than second place money.
that is just about gonna do it as they talk about a chop here. Looks like they're doing an even split. Yep. We do have word from the producers that they do split for $10,312 each. Not bad for a 365 buy-in.
No, not at all. Alex could have probably asked for a couple more $100 because he's got the most chips, but Alex is also a really nice guy. So
He's a super nice
one-on-one
guy.
with
They've been
us.
playing long enough. He's not going to try and needle. He's just. They've been playing for almost 11 hours now, so it's about time to go home. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Have a fantastic night, and from the TCH Live production staff, we will see you next time on Texas Card House Live. See you later.